Well, for more on this topic, we're joined by Larry Lee, managing partner of Amino Capital. Welcome to the show.
Yes.
So overall, just how tech-savvy are Chinese seniors in 2017?
People are very, very interested in the new technology and the new medicine. As the Chinese people are getting older, and they are using more and more technologies. For example, 10% of the retirees are using smartphones. So they are very, very open to the new technologies.
And how has that changed in recent years?
There are many of them. One of them is that they use a smartphone to track their health. And they use smartphone to communicate with their children about their health. Also, more and more people are purchasing additional hardware to track their health. For example, some of the people are buying those smart chairs or smart bed that can track their heart condition. And some of them are buying some smart device and to track their, for example, basal conditions of their body to keep up with their health condition.
So as tech companies take a look at this demographic, what other sorts of opportunities could there be in the future?
Yes. As for the people getting older and older, there's more and more health medical need. For example, people tend to open up to more medicine. For some of the Chinese patients, they are even more open about the new medicines from US as well. Some even want to try those medicines that hasn't been approved by the US FDA. And also, the senior care is also a huge market. And most of the people in China, for now, are still living, the retirees are still living at home. And actually, a quarter of them need to be stayed in the institution-based home care.
Now, according to the China Internet Network Information Center, as of last year, 5% of people aged 55 and older use the internet in China, and say compare that to about 58% of seniors in the US. So how big is the market for China's aging population?
Right now, it's estimated there are about 300 billion Chinese yuan a year. So which 1/3 of them for healthcare, 1/3 of them for clothing, and 1/3 for additional entertainment. So there's a huge market, and many of the startups in Silicon Valley also look into those opportunities. And some of the companies they invested, and they went to China doing very well. For example, they produce those smart cushion for bed to detect their health conditions.
So for companies who are looking at this demographic, what are some of the strategies and campaigns that not just the companies, but even the government is using to really help Chinese seniors become more comfortable with technology?
Actually, Chinese people are more open to new technology. In a sense, they are less religious than most of the world. So they are much more believe in expert, in professors. So for those startups or new technologies, they need to work together with the universities, with the expert, or even with the government authorities to promote their product.
Now, technology sometimes isn't too affordable depending on the sort of technology you're looking at, especially for things like smart homes. So in terms of the challenges in getting more older Chinese connected and online, what do you see as some of the concerns?
Most of the concern is the technology itself is not reliable. That could cause some liabilities. So right now, people try to use more low-power device, as those are Bluetooth device to track their parents or their patients if they fall. Those kind of device has a very long battery life, some of them for a year, but the range is very short. So that's why some of the companies start to develop those Bluetooth routers that can extend the Bluetooth range from a few meters to 500 meters. So those kind of companies will be providing a very critical technologies for the home care business.
And for the consumers themselves, older Chinese, what are the biggest benefits they get from being more connected?
First of all, they have a more sense of safe and secure. For example, most of the Chinese elderly stay home, but their children are working outside. So the children want to know if their parents are fine. So those kind of video and Bluetooth technologies can help their children track down their parents and know their health conditions, and then can be calm down and stay focused at work at the same time.